I remember the old days, the dark days, I call them, before Unanet. It felt like something out of a nightmare or a comic book. I would go to accounting and they would hand me this silo of outdated, disconnected information from whatever legacy system they happen to be using at the time. And then I go to project management and they're trapped in their own little world, right? So all they can do is hand me their silo of data from the spreadsheets that they're using or whatever. And it goes on like this for finance and operations, professional services. Everyone's using these disparate systems. And now it's my job to carry all these different versions of the truth. It's actually even worse than that because all the misinformation is bogging down my team members and making people frustrated because they can't see the complete picture. They get angry. And it was a really dangerous time for the company, I think, because we didn't know how much danger we were in because we couldn't see it. But that was life for us back then. Everybody else was in the same boat. All the other executives and company leaders, we were all struggling together with the same problem. Until I remember I was at a conference and I met a colleague of mine who was saying he's not struggling with this anymore because he's found this unified software, one software for projects, people, financials. I didn't totally understand what he meant until I tried it for myself. But when I did that, it was just immediate and obvious and miraculous. It was a transformation that occurred, and I think it changed the entire culture of our office. All this real-time, free-flowing intelligence, and people having all the information they needed whenever they needed it, and they could make better decisions because they could see the past, the present, the future, all in this one single source of truth. The way I like to think of it is this kind of as a big weight being lifted off of our shoulders, metaphorically speaking, of course.